Even a money is a code. Money also has a spirit. And that spirit has a law. And that spirit has laws, and because there is a frequency on it. Sometimes when people go out there doing all the kinds of things they do just to acquire some amount of money, amount of gold, those money has to be subject to the spirit of money, because that spirit of money will determine if you are going to have it or not. So most people, what they do, they manipulate the system. How do they manipulate it? They go do rituals, sacrifice, and stuff and stuff and stuff. And you know, in this reality, nothing is free. So when you plead with the God of money, so what happened? You have to give something in exchange. And that is where people will go and give all those kind of stuff they do, to get some kinds of money. So that money will be subject to still the code. And because that money itself is a spirit, it has law, and it has energy, it has frequency, and it has spirit. That same spirit and code still have to be programmed into you. Otherwise, it will still not work. If you like, you have it all today. When the time the money said, I need it back, you will collect it all. So that money will still have to listen to the code. So if you like, you manipulate the whole system. If you like, you give your body for sacrifice. But when the time comes for that frequency to be programmed into you, you still have to be subject to the code. And that is why if you like, you steal all the stealable that you steal today. When the time the money said, I need it back, you will collect it all from you. All that you think you labor for, all that you think you sweat for. Just look at the house that burned the other day. I was just sitting down and I watched the video. I said, you know what they said? Vanity upon vanity. So if you like, you go steal, you do all kinds of things, you do all kinds of fraud. When the time the money spirit comes to you, you're gonna say, ooh, let me see your name. Your name is this. No, I didn't give you that money. I'm going to collect it back. And when you collect it back, that is when you go down. You go down. You can have it all today and you lose it tomorrow. Because money is a code. When it's not programmed into your frequency, you can't have it. When it's not programmed into you, because it has to be programmed, freewheeling, program into you for you to have it. If not, you are not going to have it. You steal, you do this, you do that, you do that. Have you ever seen wonder this part of it that is just ring bell in my head? You just walk and walk 7 days a week, 7 days a week. You walk so that you can have a lot of money. When it's time for you to have a lot of money, and there comes the sickness, instead of you to be enjoying and flexing yourself up and there, then you start to spend the money on the sickness. Because money is a spirit, and spirit has law. In that law, it has to be gov. In that gov, there has to be a code. In that code, it has to align with your frequency. Otherwise, you don't have it, baby. That is why you will see people, no matter amount you give them today, they can't handle it because it's not in their frequency. It's not. It's not. No matter what you give them today, it's not in their frequency. So when it's not in their frequency, they will never have it. And when you go cornerly to have it, commit all kinds of fraud and atrocity. And when the time for money spirit to come to you, I need it back. It is a code and it is a spirit. Money is not something you run after. When you can understand the spirit and code of money and the laws that govern money, it comes to you at its free will. When he gives it to you freely, you have it. Because for him to give it for you freely, it has to be programmed into your frequency. So when it's programmed into your frequency, then you can have it freely. But when you can't have it freely and you go and manipulate the system, when it's time for him to stand on your door and say, I need it, we'll collect it all back. You buy a car of thousands of euros today. Tomorrow you get an accident, that car goes down. You can build a house of millions of euros today, and they tell you the next day fire entered the house. And everything goes down. Because it doesn't matter where that money is being invested. But when the spirit of money stand on your door and said, today, let's read your file, and they check your frequency, that money was not in store, and they say, I need it back. Everything is energy. When you collect it back, everything all crumble down. That's money. Oh, I need to do extra shift. I need to do extra shift. And after doing extra shift, before you know, you start to get sick. And when you start to get sick, what happens? You start to spend the same money on it. What are these principles of money that you need to follow so that you can have it? I remain your girl, Quincy Talk. Have a great day. Bye.